Hi there everyone, it's Cassie. Welcome back for another Trinity Stamps video. Today we're going to be making an egg card because I'm slightly obsessed right now. This is that stamp set called Egg-ceptional Sentiments stamp set. And I think that not only is this good for spring, yes, it was released during the springtime or for spring, I think this is good all year round. My family loves egg puns, and this is perfect for them. And what I love about the dies, I've said this several times, is that it cuts out each word separately so you can make your own sentiments if you want. So I think that's fabulous. This is the egg-shaped card die, so it will cut out an egg-shaped card that is an A2 size, will fit into an A2 envelope. And this is the Easter basket add-on. We're going to be using a few parts of this, but perfect obviously for your spring cards or whatever you'd want to, maybe use a basket for. So you don't always have to think exactly the season they come out with them. You can always think a little bit further on. So let's go ahead and get started on our card. I did die cut out one of the eggs. That one comes from the egg card die. And so it's the bigger of the eggs that it'll cut out, but it's slightly smaller than the egg card itself. And we're going to go ahead and doctor this up a little bit. It's some craft cardstock. I have some brown ink. This is called Weeping Willow, and I'm using one of my blending brushes. I'm just adding a little bit of that to the bottom of our egg, and then I'm going to squish some of that onto my glass mat, spritz that with a little bit of water, and then I'm going to spatter that all over the back of our egg just to kind of give it a little bit more texture, make it look a little more realistic, I suppose. But I love the look of the splatter on the eggs. It's just so much fun. We're going to hit that with our heat tool because we do want to do a little die cutting on there. And before we do that, we have to make sure everything is nice and dry. I'm going to bring in the cracks from our egg-shaped card. First, I just grabbed the one and I thought, let's do both of them. And we're going to just kind of play around with where we want that, tack that down with a little bit of mint tape, and then we're going to run that through our die cutting machine. And when I pull that away, you can see that it cuts those cracks into it. It makes it look like our sweet little egg is broken, but we're going to emphasize those cracks a little bit more by using our shading Sidekick along with some more of that Weeping Willow ink. I have a piece of copy paper that I've cut down, and I'm going to put that in just to kind of cover the rest of the egg so that I can just blend some of that color onto each of those cracks. That's just going to add a slight bit of texture. You don't want to add too much. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I'm trying to start out on the paper and kind of drag that color in so that I don't have too dark of edges. All I really want to do is just emphasize those cracks just a little bit more. So I keep adding that paper into each one of the cracks and just hitting a little bit of color on all those. And as you can tell, you see quite a difference between the one crack and then the crack that doesn't have any of the color added to it. So we'll add it to the other one. And that really is quite the impact. So again, you don't have to go too crazy with the color unless you really want to. Just a little goes a long way. And take a look, those cracks are emphasized now, and so you can really see them. I did go ahead and die cut out a bunch of the flowers, our grass, and then the centers of our flowers. And then I die cut out these cute little band-aids. And we're going to add a little color to those too using our Clingy Craftmate. So I'll pull this out. This is perfect for all those small images that you want to add a little bit of color to. So I'm going to stick those down on there, and then for each one of those that I decide to add color to, I'll grab a shading Sidekick. And so we're going to grab this one. We're going to grab a little bit of yellow. This is some Slippery When Wet, and I'm just dabbing in the center. These little shading Sidekicks are so perfect for small pieces. If you don't want to cover the whole thing, like I didn't want to, and I just wanted to add a little bit of color to the center, it works out really well. Our next color is some Check Engine, and I'm just blending that on the centers of the orange flowers. Again, don't want to get the whole flower, just want the centers. And so our flowers are basically ready. So now I need to do our band-aids. And so I've brought in some Stupid Cupid is what it's called, along with another shading Sidekick. And we're going to add that to the little squares, and whatever's left on the brush I'm adding to the centers of each of the band-aids. I did cut out some of the grass, but it is bigger than the egg itself, so I did trim it down. That was because that grass is made for the basket. It's made to kind of stick out of the basket, but go through your dies and see what you have. You can always manipulate them a little bit to be a little bit more of what you need. So I just cut it in half, and now I'm gluing it behind the egg just to make it look like it is sitting on some of the grass. And it was super simple to do. And I'm using all the things I have, so love how that turned out. Next up, we're going to start gluing our little band-aids together. So I will bring in my pickup stick. It's going to be perfect for all those little band-aid pieces. I'll use a dollop of glue, and then we'll pick up those pieces and stick those down. And those band-aids are so tiny and cute. I think of how you could use those on so many different cards. And then we'll add our centers to our flowers. I'll use some orange centers on our yellow flowers and some yellow centers on our orange flowers. And those will be ready to go onto our card. And I never know exactly how many I need or want, so I tend to die cut out more than I typically need, and whatever's left over goes inside the card. So now I'll play around with where those little band-aids are going. I'm using some reverse tweezers, and when I'm happy with where they are, I will pick those up again with those reverse tweezers and use a little bit of, well, I guess I'm going to pick them up with my pickup stick and use a little bit of glue to tack those down. Trying to be aware of where I want my sentiment because I don't want to cover my little band-aids. And now we can glue this down to the front of our egg card base. So I did it out of some white cardstock, super simple to do, and we'll just glue down our egg and the grass. The grass is going to stick a little bit beyond the egg, but I'm not worried about that. Super fun. Now the next thing we need to do is cut out or stamp out and cut out our sentiments. So I have picked your Egg-zactly and then what I needed. So we'll have all of those stamped out using some Black Widow ink onto some white cardstock that I had in my scrap stash. I thought this would be a fun thank you card to give for somebody who was just there for you. Never know, when you need those on hand, but this is a fun way of saying how much you appreciate someone being there for you. So we'll run that through our die cutting machine, and each of those words is cuts out separately. So the what I needed is 3 different words cut out, which is great. And then I'll use my reverse tweezers along with that liquid glue, and we can adhere all those down. You could use some foam strips if you wanted to. That would be great if you wanted to add a little extra dimension. I decided not to do that. And surprisingly enough, I actually don't end up adding any embellishments to this either. I'm a little shocked by that. But maybe not adding the embellishments might make it a little bit more of a masculine card as well. So it leaves me open, and I can always add embellishments later, right? So you're exactly what I needed. And then I can add the little flowers to the bottom. And we don't end up using all 6. I only use 5 on the outside. So we've got 3 there, and we're going to use this big yellow one and this last small orange one. And then that leaves us with 1 flower. And of course, I will add it to the inside of the card. So nothing gets wasted. And even if I didn't use it, I usually save it for another card. So there we go, just little dollops of glue. All right, so there you have it. There is our card. You're exactly what I needed. I love how this turned out, and I hope you like it too. If you do, please hit that like button. Definitely consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. And be sure to check out all that Trinity Stamps has going on over on their blog, Facebook page, and Instagram for more crafty inspiration. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.